Hello everyone, my name is PeachyBanjo8008, and while I was looking through my editing stuff, like all the videos I had started working on, I found this one, and apparently I had started working on this podcast and I didn't even remember it. I hadn't put any audio or anything into it, but I did have some music in, and I did have some poorly made intro that was probably put together in 20 seconds. And so I was like, hey, I'll just use this so I can talk about all the next stuff. So, if you haven't been following this podcast thing, which I don't know why you would, it's not it's not a project of mine that I'm super too invested in. There are a few episodes on it though. According to YouTube statistics, absolutely 0 people, no views, have seen the last episode of the podcast, which is fine because there are people who saw it on the main channel. But this episode of the podcast is going to be nothing like that. We're going to be talking about, hopefully, the plan is to start talking about some other games and stuff I've been playing and what the plans are for the channel moving forward, because guess what? I'm about to acquire a lot more free time than I previously had, which means I'm going to have a lot of time to work on videos. So, first and foremost, where was I? I'm checking right now. I think there was quite a big break between the last Let's Play episode or the last chunk of Let's Play episodes, I guess, because episode 35 was kind of tail end of 2022. But, yeah, there was a 4-month gap between episode 34 and 35. That is mostly because I did not have a lot of inspiration, or, I didn't have a lot of motivation to work on videos then, and I didn't have a lot of time to work on videos then either. I tried to get back into the swing of things with the holiday extravaganza situation. Nobody saw that. I liked that video, though. I think it was a fun video. In between those two things, I did a lot of music stuff, and my music stuff tends to do pretty well, even though I think it's coming from 2 different audiences. I think the people who are watching all my Minecraft stuff are a consistent group of people. Those are the people who are subscribed to my channel, right? And then all the people who are coming for my music stuff are just people who are getting recommended it in their homepage, in their For You page, and then just clicking on it. I haven't looked at YouTube statistics, but that's my theory. I don't really have any hard evidence backing that up. That's just what I'm thinking currently. But over Christmas, over winter break, I started to get a lot more into Minecraft. I started to play it again with my cousins, and I was like, this is a fun game. I remember how much fun I had making these videos. And so I put together episode 35, and of course, episode 35 was terrible. The audio was horrible. I was using a new headset microphone situation that I had gotten for Christmas, and it just did not work out at all. I should have tested it beforehand. But putting out that video, that relatively low quality video, here. I think, yeah, okay, I had put some work into it. But putting out that relatively low quality video kind of discouraged me, because I like making videos that I'm proud of, and episode 35 was just not a video that I was proud of. And episode 33, 34, 35, 36, all those videos, they weren't super good videos, to be completely honest. But I made them to try and get back into the swing of things, and it just did not work very well. Anyway, episode 35 kind of discouraged me for a while until I came around with episode 36, and that was after I was recovering from a week and a half at that point of COVID, which was not fun, and I was trying to record an episode with a sore throat and with a lost voice, and it wasn't working out very well. Thankfully, I'm mostly better for the most part now. I've lost a lot of my, singing range, which is kinda not fun. But for the most part, I think I should be able to get around to recording episode 37 relatively soon. I have some plans for that, so keep an eye out for that. But also, I don't know. the quality of my videos has got to change, right? Currently, the quality of videos that I'm uploading is just garbage stuff. And what frustrates me is the stuff that does the best on this channel is the stuff that I spend the least time doing, like that Plants vs. Zombies video. I had just found some of the music that I enjoyed from it, and like it was nice getting all those views, but like, can you watch my stuff that the channel's focused around? And I guess that's what I get for uploading a variety of content. But basically, new Let's Play episodes coming soon. I hope they will be much, 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 much better quality, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Anyway, another thing that I wanted to talk about that I've started doing is I've started adding thumbnails to all my Let's Play videos. And, like, it's not like there weren't thumbnails before, it's just I wouldn't spend very much time making them at all. More often than not, they were just the auto-generated thing that YouTube made. Or just, like, if you were lucky, you would get a screenshot I took of what I had built in that episode. But, like, I had never put very much work into thumbnails before, and I don't know why. Because I like making thumbnails. Like, it's something I enjoy. I like making thumbnails that look fun and cool and good. And so I've started going through all my old Let's Play episodes and giving them thumbnails. And I've gotten to episode 26 so far, working backwards. So we have 25 all the way to episode 1 that I've got to give actual thumbnails. And I'm enjoying that process. And the reason behind the not having real thumbnails before was because I thought that thumbnails and all that sort of stuff was kind of just like a grab for subscribers and attention and stuff. But I've come around to the side of being, hey, thumbnails make the video look better on the outside. It's like a nice sheen. It's like the carapace that keeps your video presentable, right? And also, like, every time I made a thumbnail, like, I made thumbnails for all my Craftstone videos, right? I think maybe season 2 didn't have any, but, like, most of my Craftstone videos did have thumbnails, and I enjoyed making them. I enjoy making thumbnails. It is a creative process that I enjoy partaking in. And so I think I'm going to go through and give all my Let's Play episodes some new polished thumbnails, and I'm thinking I'm going to keep episode 1 the same, but after that, they're all gonna have thumbnails except for episode 1. So, another thing is sooner rather than later, probably right after I get done recording this podcast episode, actually, I'm going to go through my channel, and I'm going to unlist every video that is not strictly Minecraft related. You'll still be able to find them in the unlisted videos playlist, right, which I've had for a while. You should be able to access that. It is called Unlisted Videos that I don't want clogging up the main channel. It is going to be full of, like, the Plants vs. Zombies video is going to be on there, the Holiday Extravaganza, episode 2 of the podcast, the Christmas medley, which got flagged for copyright, which bothers me, but I don't know what I'm supposed to do about that situation. Just like all those general sorts of videos, I'm trying to sort of mainstream the channel more now that I'm getting back into, like, Minecraft stuff. And when I do upload non-Minecraft stuff, I think my new policy is that I'm going to keep it on the channel for a few weeks, and then I'm going to unlist it. Just to make sure that, like, hey, when people come to my channel and they see Minecraft stuff, they know that's what I predominantly focused on. And they aren't, like, looking around for content that I don't produce as often. Although, frankly, I have been making more and more music content. I've kind of fallen out of that lately. I'm writing the score for a musical, however. I'm writing the score for a musical that a friend of mine is writing. And hopefully, when that's done, it is nowhere near done, by the way. Hopefully, when that's done, that score will be uploaded, like that whole OST, I guess, will be uploaded into my channel in a form of, like, some kind of album. I'm very proud of the songs that I've made for that musical thus far. I'm excited to show it to you guys. But other than that, I think, like, I'm going to keep the albums, I'm going to keep the Davangardias on there, but other than that, I think they're all going to be unlisted. And I think that's all the channel update stuff I had to talk to you about today. So I just wanted to give a little word on what I've been playing recently, which is the hit mobile game Plants vs. Zombies and its sequel Plants vs. Zombies 2. And I know that playing hit mobile games often comes off as being a very immature young thing to do, but the games are very good, and I appreciate their soundtracks, and I appreciate the character design, and there's something about them that makes me want to keep coming back. So I've been working my way through Plants vs. Zombies 2, right? There's 13 worlds in there or whatever, and I've been playing through all of them, and I'm trying to beat the game. I'm on world 12 out of 13, and it is a difficult game. It is fairly difficult, especially if you're like me and you don't want to spend a bunch of money on like premium stuff, which is unfortunately the downside of mobile games, which is that they have to be supported by ads, like a constant influx of ads just into your gullet, and like premium pay up the money sorts of situations. That plagues far too many video games, and that's just because most video games are free. Or most mobile games, sorry. Most mobile games are free, which means that they've got to support the company somehow, and more often than not, that way is through ads and premium stuff that you pay with real money. So that's what I've been playing recently. That and Minecraft. I've been really getting back into Minecraft. I joined a multiplayer server recently, and I was thinking about making videos on it, but I think honestly, keeping that section of my Minecrafting experience closed off from this section of my Minecraft experience, I think that'll be a good thing. I think that'll help prevent burnout and unmotivation, which is what happened with episodes 30 through 34 or whatever that era was. And I'm going to get around to doing a lot more recording stuff because I have recently. I was... okay... on my worst day of the week, right, I would be out of my house away from recording stuff for 13 hours a day. And that is a lot of time to not be able to do stuff, right? Like, I was doing extracurricular activities that make me, like, I have to show up an hour before school starts every day. I'm staying after school 2 hours every day, and then I would have like an hour and a half after that on certain days of the week, like Mondays and Wednesdays. And a lot of those things are ending soon, which means, like, I enjoyed them. I enjoyed them a lot. I participate in extracurricular activities because I like to participate in them. But it was taking away from a lot of the time that I wanted to spend doing these sorts of things. And even though I already am kind of chronically online situation, I haven't been able to produce any art, right, that I was proud of and that I wanted people to see. So that's hopefully coming your way soon. Yeah, and just to wrap up, a reminder that all music stuff, I think, is going to be uploaded to SoundCloud now. I think that's where all the music stuff is going to be going now. Is SoundCloud. Bandcamp, I would say, is not as reliable just because I don't upload a lot of it because the process there is just so much more time consuming and like they make it far more complicated than it needs to be, I think. So it's all going on to SoundCloud. I link to that in most of my videos in the description, so if you want to get there, you can also get to it through like my main channel page up in the banner or in the About tab. So it's pretty easy to get there. And that is as substitute for unlisting all my music videos that previously existed on this channel. So anyway, I think that is all for this one. I think I talked about everything I wanted to talk about. I will see you in the next one, or hopefully I will be seeing you in episode 37 of the Let's Play. We will get to episode 50 this year, I promise. Anyway, goodbye.